Wow, would you look at that, YouTube land? We're playing on a Game Boy Color. No, in all seriousness, it looks awesome. Look at that.
I just randomly was like, I wonder if there's like a Game Boy overlay, and I found one in
You know what this reminds me of?
2 seconds.
Super Game Boy, bruh. Which is
the
most base thing ever. So last time, we got the Jessie and James, and Team Rocket was blasting off at the speed of light. And
I would have won that fight, but I literally went in with a, 10 HP Pikachu, and, another guy that... Sparrow was paralyzed, too, so, it was just impossible to win.
Or are you literally going to do one battle and get Nidorino?
Yeah.
Nidorino,
and we have a Moonstone, so we'll have Nidoking.
Did we decide that this is going to be a 150 run? Did we officially decide, even if you have to do stuff off screen?
As long as you don't cry about me hacking in rare candies.
I don't give a crap.
Okay, I'm fine with that, though.
Why do I care about that? No, I want you to spend hours and hours of our precious time. Actually, that sounds great. Okay, I see you, Nidorino.
Yeah, Nidorina.
Dude, it's just like Jadina. When you get a Nidorina, it'll be Jadina's favorite character.
Wait, what did I just... Did I use a rare candy?
I think you did.
Well...
Do you want to restart?
I don't really think I'm going to use rare candies for anything, but it is a little...
And you also said you can just hack them in, right?
I mean, I don't want to use them when I'm actually playing the game because it's just going to ruin the game.
No, that's true.
But...
Well, I meant, you could do one.
That was stupid of me.
Oh yeah, so I think in Pokemon Red and Blue, or maybe just Red specifically, Nidoking is still the character you use. You would think it would be whatever starter Pokemon, but it is not. It is Nidoking. He is very good.
So this is what I trained up. I got everyone to about level 17 to 18. I accidentally evolved Poliwag to Poliwhirl.
It's Jover.
I didn't realize it was 18. I thought it was 20. And I was too shell-shocked to cancel it. I completely forgot that you can just press B to cancel it. But that's the only thing we did off screen. I'm going to try to get Paris to level 24, because that's when he gets Spore and evolves to Parasect.
Are you currently... You can't go past 20, right? Or can you now?
I can. I can go to 21.
Oh, okay.
Because Misty Starmie is level 21.
Okay. I forgot if it was... random the level, but you said it's based off of the gym leader's highest Pokemon. Does that mean at the Elite Four, whatever the highest is, which is I think a 70 is the highest you can be?
I think in this it's around level 60 to 65.
Okay. Neat. That feel one chipmunk. No! Wait. Trying to poison the poisoner? Oh my god.
Yeah, this was that a crit? Wow, it was not. That just shows how bad Paris is, but okay, so
wait, Paris is bad, but Parasect is good? Or is just Paris always bad?
The only reason why Parasect is remotely good is because of Spore.
Got it.
And just a reminder, if someone is tuning in now for some reason, we're doing Yellow Legacy Hard Mode, which is, it's force set mode, so I can't switch Pokemon before the opponent switches their Pokemon. I can't use items in battle, and we do have level caps for whatever the gym leader's highest Pokemon is. The only exception, for whatever reason, is Lieutenant Surge, who team is only one Raichu, but it's 6 or 7 levels above the level cap. I guess they tried to balance it with just him having only the Raichu.
Also, isn't in the game, isn't there a lot you do between Misty and Surge? You do the whole is it SSN? I forget.
Yeah, you do the SSN.
Yeah, so you do a bunch of stuff before you do Surge, if I recall. So that would make sense.
Yeah, so we'll be we'll be good. I don't feel like we're over leveled at all or anything, but I do think that the beginning of this game is just a little weird in terms of just getting a team that's decent, because you're just going to get steamrolled anyway if you don't do it. But after we have this party, we really don't need to worry about it almost at all.
Look at Pikachu just following you. It's like you're actually there.
Razorwind sucks. Do you already have Mega Punch?
I don't even remember Razorwind as an attack.
It's even worse. I think they buffed it in this, but Razorwind is like a normal type move that when you use it, it's like Hyper Beam, where you have to recharge the second turn. But in the original game, it's like not remotely worth using.
Let's not leer.
Bad horn attack.
Do you know my favorite part about watching Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow speedruns? Wee 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 wee. The entire game, it's faster if you're in the red. So every time they battle, you just hear the low critical HP thing, where it's like ding 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 dong ding dong, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, but it's literally faster.
It's literally, I forget why. Oh, it's because they don't
like cancels out the other sound effects, so it just lets you go like really fast.
And it's actually faster, and it's like, that's just brutal. Oh, we going straight there?
Yep. Paris can basically solo this.
Dude, imagine just walking by, and someone's just swimming there, and they swim up to you, and they're like, let's battle Pokemon. And you're like, what the hell? And then he's wearing one of those nerdy swim caps. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if you're a big swimmer, but those swim caps are nerdy. I'm sorry.
But also the,
It's just like if you're a big biker, like bicycle, and you wear those stupid bike shorts and helmet and stuff. I'm not saying you shouldn't wear a helmet, but you know the type of helmets I'm talking about. The very specific, like, Lance Armstrong biker helmet. Like, get out of here, dude. Oh.
So I was looking at the documentation about what Pokemon they buffed, and I was surprised to see that Parasect was not buffed, but everything around Parasect was buffed, because Leech's life in the original game had a base power of 20, and in this I think it has a base power of 50, which is like, I mean, it's like 2.5 times stronger. And then they also changed the properties where, just like the later Pokemon gens, Bug is strong against Psychic. So that's also buffs Parasect a lot. And actually, we're going to be using Leech Life the entire game. This game doesn't have Giga Drain, it does have Mega Drain. So he's going to be Leech Life and Mega Drain, and then you get Swords Dance, or Paris can learn Swords Dance with a TM. And Bug is based off your attack, so I'm going to be doing Leech Life, Mega Drain, Swords Dance, and Spore. And it doesn't sound like much, but that can, like, solo most of the Elite Four. Because,
wow.
To explain sleep mechanics in this game, sleep has been heavily nerfed throughout the years. But sleep in this game can last from 1 to 5 turns. In newer games, it's 1 to 3 turns. And then also, you have to spend an entire turn waking up. So the opponent knows exactly when you woke up, because you can't do an attack when you wake up. So not only is it 1 to 5 turns, but then it's an extra turn of you waking up.
Wow.
And then if you're fast, you can just put the opponent to sleep again. But because of that, most of the sleep moves in this game are like really bad. Like Hypnosis has like a 55% accuracy rate. Sleep Powder is like a 75. I don't know if they changed it for this. It might be like more like 60. But Spore is the only one that's 100%, and the only Pokemon that gets it is Paris.
Wow.
But Paris in the original game, like I was saying, it was horrendously bad because Bug was weak to Poison in Gen 1 for some reason, and that means he had 3 quad weaknesses to Flying, Poison, and Fire. And he was really slow, and he could just die to anything because his stats are bad.
By the way, Misty called us sweetie. Just for what it's worth. It's really not a big deal, but, you know, whatever. Wait, Psyduck has Confusion? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Psyduck is...
Yeah, weirdly, Psyduck is not, and Golduck is also not Psychic type. But
oh, really? I thought they were, like, Water Psychic.
Yeah, I mean, they have Water and Psychic types, but they're not typed as Psychic, for whatever weird reason.
Huh. Interesting.
And naturally, Paris has more...
oh god, Goldeen. I do not like this sprite.
It looks a lot better than the original.
That's true.
For the most part, I really like the sprites in this game.
This one's just weird because it's like looking straight at you. It's like, hey, baby. And you're like, no. I always find the ones when you're looking at the back, like when you're looking at Paris, I'm like, if I didn't know what Paris looked like, I would be like, what am I looking at? You know what I mean?
Yeah. They didn't redo any of the back sprites for Yellow, which is why they look so disproportionately bad.
Starmie's is pretty cool. Starmie's is like, it's like man-spreading on the bus. It's like, I'm just going to spread my legs out.
The scary thing about Starmie is that Starmie is one of the fastest Pokemon in the game, which means it crits a lot. So if it crits me, it could be bad. It just crit me.
Wait. Speed,
Yeah, this is a Gen 1 exclusive unique trait. Your crit rate is based off your base speed stat. So, really fast Pokemon, not only do they go fast, but they also crit a lot more. I think, like, Electrode, which is the fastest Pokemon in the game, has like a 1/4 chance of critting every single move.
Is Tauros fairly fast?
Yeah, Tauros is...
So that's another reason Tauros is so good.
Yeah, Tauros, Zapdos, Starmie, Electrode, despite being really fast, is actually really bad.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of the electric ones, Magnemite, Electrode, whatever, I was just never... I don't know. I never got it.
It's especially weird playing Gen 1 because Magnemite, it was...
Electabuzz, there's another one. I never thought were very good.
Yeah, Electabuzz is also pretty bad. Especially Gen 1's weird because Magnemite was turned into a metal and... or steel and electric type in Gen 2 onwards, which he's so much better than he used to be.
Interesting.
But in this game, he's just like the most average, just okay Pokemon in the world.
Okay. Or we do Nugget Bridge?
Oh yeah.
Yo! It's me, Bort! Dude, I hate Bort so much. Hey, yo! No matter how fast you go, he's always ahead of you. I caught a bunch of good Pokemon. You know what's up? Check out my Spearow. No, not Spearow.
Not your Pikachu.
You've been Thundershock.
Oh, I decided on a rule, a couple rules. First, I'm not going to use any legendary Pokemon, so I'm not going to use Zapdos.
But you have to catch him.
I'm going to catch them, obviously. I'm also going to force myself to use Pikachu the entire game. Now, Yellow Legacy, wow. Yellow Legacy did buff Pikachu a lot. I already said that his base stat total was increased by like 125. But another thing that they did is that in Gen 1 and 2, the badges you have can increase your stats by a certain amount. And for Pikachu specifically and uniquely in this game, he gets double of those percentage buffs from your gym badges. So that's how he like keeps up with like fully evolved Pokemon. Unlike the original Yellow, which original Yellow is horrendous and Pikachu's useless.
You literally call it the Special Pikachu Edition, then you don't make him good?
Yeah, he's like really bad.
What does Bort turn Eevee into? Like what is he?
You know, it can be any of the three.
Really?
But whenever I play Yellow,
wow, 2 crits.
Whenever I play Yellow, it's always Jolteon.
So it's like legitimately like what? Like randomized?
I mean, I looked up the champion chance of what. Like he has 3 different teams depending on the evolution he chooses.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to proc it, and it's always Jolteon for me.
Interesting. I didn't even think about that because I don't think your rival has Eevee in Red and Blue, right? Or does he? No, he does. He does.
Red and Blue, he has the opposing advantageous starter. And Yellow, he has Eevee.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of something else. Where he has, like, Flareon or something like that.
Maybe.
Or maybe I'm thinking of... You know what? I'm probably thinking of Gold and Silver. Maybe it's, like, red at the end. Pokemania.
Maybe Blue has a Flareon on his team, but... he will always choose whatever advantageous starter that you picked.
Yeah.
Can't say that I'm a master of all Gen 1 stuff. I know some of the funnier Gen 1 mechanic stuff, like the speed being directly tied to your crit rate. But actually, the funny thing is that critting isn't always the best thing in the world, because if you... Sorry, I just want to switch. If you boost a lot, like if you use Sword Stance or Growth or something, and then you crit, the crit ignores your stat boost. But on the other hand, it also ignores your opponent's stat boost. So if they like spammed, Amnesia or like Defense Curl, it ignores that too. So it's kind of hit or miss, if it's good or bad.
This kid just casually has a level 13 Butterfree. I don't know what level Metapod evolves at, but it cannot be 13.
It's actually 10.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
All of them evolve. It's Metapod and Kakuna at level 6, and then Beedrill and Butterfree at level 10. Yeah, it's bait. Well, thanks for the crit. It's bait for new players because Butterfree and Beedrill are like horrendously bad. But it's something that it gives you something that is pretty good at the beginning, but really falls off by the end if you stick with them.
Poof. Jadina. Whoa, good stuff. Maybe I shouldn't be a kid who only has 2 Pokemon.
Maybe you shouldn't poison me, you piece of crap.
I just like at the end of the Nugget Bridge where we'll see in like 2 minutes, but they throw you a curveball and they're like, the 5th guy was like, "Here's the nugget, by the way." And we'll see in just a second. Hey, it's Les. Oh, she has Jigglypuff. That's so cool. I cannot believe Jigglypuff was not like pushed harder.
It was pushed pretty hard.
I know, but I can't believe it wasn't pushed even harder. Do you remember how hard they pushed? This is Gen 2 Togepi. When Gen 2 was coming out, they were like, "Hey, look, it's something cute. Hey, look, look."
Misty in the anime had that stupid Togepi for like years,
right?
In her arms, and it's like, who the crap cares about this egg Pokemon that doesn't do anything other than metronomes sometimes, and then ass pulls some stupid thing?
Does Togepi evolve?
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
into Togetic, and then they also retconned it to have a third evolution into Togekiss in Gen 4.
Okay.
Togekiss is actually a pretty good Pokemon. Also, they changed Togepi to be a Fairy Pokemon, and Fairy Pokemon's the best type.
Huh. I just remember how hard they were pushing Togepi. Togepi was on everything.
You know the most random thing? Do you remember when, I remember this in the Time magazine, like, cover, when Pokemania was, like, starting. But they were really trying to push Poliwhirl.
Yes, they were.
As the mascot of the series before, like, Pikachu really took off. But it's really funny thinking about being like who the crap cares about Poliwhirl anymore?
Well, so here's all right. Did we talk about the hold on the Pokemon Burger King cards? Did we talk about those before?
Oh, is there a Poliwhirl one?
Hold on.
That's right.
All right. So guess I kind of gave it away, but guess the 6 Pokemon for the Burger King cards.
Yeah, it's Mewtwo, Charizard, Poliwhirl. I mean, I guess it's Blastoise and Venusaur, but
Nope, you're forgetting the most obvious one.
Oh, Pikachu.
Yeah, and then there's 2 more.
You
just saw one.
Oh, Jigglypuff?
Yup.
Okay.
And the last one, this was being pushed really hard. We were just talking about him.
Togepi?
Yup.
Oh.
Yup.
I see those Burger King things sometimes, but it's always Charizard or Mewtwo.
Yep.
Or Pikachu.
But, like, dude, like, okay, so Pikachu makes total sense for these 6 cards. Charizard makes total sense. Mewtwo makes total sense. Jigglypuff is like, okay, they're definitely pushing this because it's cute. Togepi is weird because we didn't even have Togepi in the game for a while. Obviously, Japan did. But the weirdest one is Poliwhirl. That's like,
yeah,
Poliwhirl was on, I know exactly the magazine cover Trevor's talking about. It was like, Pokemania's here, and it has like Pikachu and whatever. But literally, Poliwhirl is like one of the biggest Pokemon on the front cover. For some reason, they were like,
I do remember
Poliwhirl is it.
I remember that it was pushed hard by one of the creators of Pokemon, so it was definitely like a favoritism.
Oh, that makes sense then.
I remember reading an interview. It might have been the creator of Pokemon, who I still don't know his name. I forgot to look it up.
We're gonna look it up right now. Satoshi Tajiri.
Look up that name in Poliwhirl. See if it's him that was pushing it.
Dude, the creator of Pokemon's only 59. Like so that means he started Pokemon like he was 30. Like that's crazy.
And Pokemon Gen 1 was like in development hell since like I think it like started development in like 1990.
It looks like 89.
Yeah, like Gen 1 like was in development for like 6 or 7 years. So he might have legitimately started it like when he was like very young.
Oh, here it is right here. Reddit r/Pokemon. Sorry, Redditors. Why was Poliwhirl so heavily featured alongside Meowth, Pikachu, and others during Pokemania? I never noticed until... Did you write this, Trev? I never noticed until recently, but he was centerpiece on the cover of Time and even the front of the cereal box. The strangest thing is he even got a Burger King card. He was on the front of the first adventure manga with Pikachu and Bulbasaur. It was Satoshi Tajiri's favorite Pokemon, so it was used as a mascot for the first couple of generations. Its popularity never really caught on, though, so eventually they stopped using this one.
The only other weird fact about Pokemon in general is that Rhydon was the first Pokemon like design.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool. That's so... That's another... Alright, listen. Folks... If you are a creator out there that creates things, fiction, sometimes you just gotta let it ride, right? Like, okay.
Fearow!
Satoshi's favorite Pokemon was Poliwhirl. But after like a year or two, when people weren't like, ooh, Poliwhirl-san, let me get this Poliwhirl whatever, you gotta let it go, right? You gotta let it go. It's just like the guy who created Pepe, the meme. It was in a comic where Pepe was completely different than he is now, and he's super mad all the time that Pepe became so big like that. And it's like, you know what? You just gotta let it go. It's part of the world now, and it's fine. So, it's so funny. The guy created Pokemon of all the amazing looking Pokemon. Like, there's some obvious ones like Mewtwo's so cool or Pikachu's so cute. He's like, I gotta be honest, Poliwhirl. It's like, Poliwag's a little too strong, you know what I mean? Like, he's like a little too buff, but Poliwhirl, that's right. Like,
it really is weird to be the middle evolution.
If you were like, name of the 150 Pokemon, and you were like, name 75 Pokemon, I don't know if I would name Poliwhirl. Right? I would do like all the starters, I would do the legendaries, I would do, whatever. I would name Electabuzz. I might name Machop, Machoke, and Machamp before Poliwhirl. I don't know. They're about on the same level, but it's just very interesting. He's like, this.
There are some Pokemon like middle evolutions that they try to push. Like in Smash Brothers, the Pokemon trainer, he has a Squirtle, an Ivysaur, and a Charizard. So obviously Charizard makes sense for that one to be pushed.
Oh yeah, Ivysaur got a.
Ivysaur has been like the pushed Bulbasaur evolution for like years.
He got an
years.
amiibo. He was the amiibo, yeah.
Because like he is one of the Smash like Pokemons.
Yeah. Huh. I guess that's true. Because does anyone ever think of Charmeleon? They think of Charmander because he's cute. They think of Charizard because he's cool.
I mean, Charizard is like number 2. Other than Pikachu, like Charizard's number 2 popular.
Well, honestly, I think it was helped so much by Pokemon cards. After base set and Charizard being the most popular, now literally when a Pokemon set comes out, it's a 50-50 chance that the rarest card is Charizard. It just is.
And it's funny because in the base set, Charizard was definitely the worst of the 3 like fully evolved starters in the trading card game. And obviously the best was Blastoise because of his broken AF ability.
Yeah, Charizard needed too many turns to build up.
And you needed 4 fire energies, and then you had to discard 2 or 3 to use his fire blast.
Right, and in a game where you can only... I don't know if the rules have changed, but in a game back then where you can only include 1 energy per turn. No. All right, folks. Do you want to hear about the most annoying?
And the reason why Blastoise is so broken is because he has that rain dance ability that you can attach as many water energies as you want.
That's ridiculous.
As long as they're in your hand,
right?
You can just attach them.
That's
why like Blastoise is the best by so much.
Do you guys want to hear the most annoying thing I ever did in Pokemon cards? All right, here we go. So I only ever really played during like Gen 1, and I guess it would be Gen 2. But I had a deck that was made specifically to. So in Pokemon, and I don't know if this has changed, but back then, if you got to a point, it's a 60 card deck, no more, no less. It was only 60. I know that sometimes in Magic you can have more or less if you so choose, but Pokemon it's 60 only. And if you